This training video is perfect for those people who have a job interview coming up very soon. If you have an interview coming up within the next hour or 24 hours, make sure you stay tuned. I am going to give you 10 quick but top scoring answers to the most common interview questions. And just very quickly, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thousands of you are getting hired at the first attempt. It makes it far easier for me to help you when you are subscribed. Hit the like button and tell me the name of the job you are applying for in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips to help you pass. Okay, let's start working through those 10 quick answers to the most common interview questions. Write these down. Here we go. The first question you will have to answer at your job interview is going to be, tell me about yourself. In your answer, I recommend you talk about your skills, qualities, knowledge, and what you will do in the role if they hire you. Here is the perfect answer for you to practice. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for this opportunity. I am a diligent, self-motivated and responsive team player with the skills to match the job description. My qualifications are perfect for this job and I have a track record of success. In my last position, my manager praised my strong work ethic and for how I took responsibility for problems when they occurred. If you hire me, I will be a positive company role model and ensure you receive a great return on my salary. That was a brilliant answer that is guaranteed to impress the hiring manager. Now, the second question I strongly advise you prepare for is, why do you want this job? I recommend you give the company praise based on your research. Here is the perfect example answer for you to write down. Why do you want this job? I want this job because I am passionate about this industry. We spend a lot of time at work and I want that time to be spent doing a job that I love and that gives me great satisfaction. I also want this job because it is with your company. You have a great reputation and a positive workplace culture where I can work on exciting projects that utilize my best skills. These are incredible answers. They are unique and they are guaranteed to impress every hiring manager. Let's move on to interview question number 3. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I strongly advise you state in your answer that you still want to be working for their company in 5 years' time. Here is a brilliant example answer. Write this down. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I plan to build a long-term career here, so in 5 years I want to either be in the role with extra responsibility or have earned a promotion. In 5 years, I will have completed training courses to diversify my skills and be someone the company can use to help train new team members. And you can see how that type of response is going to impress the hiring manager because you are building your career around the company in the next 5 years and you also want to complete training courses which tells them you are someone who values continuous improvement. Interview question number 4. What are your greatest strengths? I recommend you align your strengths with those featured on the job description. Now this answer is perfect. All of these strengths are ideal for all job roles. Again, write this down and practice it. Here we go. What are your greatest strengths? My greatest strengths will empower me to hit the ground running and add value to my team. I am a fast and diligent worker who completes more work than the average person. I take on board feedback and constructive guidance from managers and supervisors, ensuring I continually grow professionally. Finally, perhaps my greatest strength is that I am a completer finisher. I get things done on time and only need to be told to do something once. Wow, those are brilliant strengths that are guaranteed to impress all interviewers. I particularly love that strength, being a completer finisher, someone who gets things done. Next question. Question number 5 is, what is your biggest weakness? Do not say, I don't have any weaknesses, and don't say, my biggest weakness is I am a perfectionist. Do not say either of those things. But which weakness should you use? Here it is. What is your biggest weakness? My biggest weakness is that I find it difficult to say no to people when they ask me for help or to take on additional work. I have this weakness because I don't want to let people down. However, I am learning to assess my capacity for extra work before saying yes to ensure my work standards are maintained and I do not overcommit. Perfect weakness. Consider using it at your job interview. Interview question number 6 is one that catches a lot of people out. Why do you want to leave your current job? They think this is an invitation to be disrespectful about their employer. Don't talk negatively in any way. Keep it positive. Here is the perfect example response. Why do you want to leave your current job? Here we go. I want to leave my current job simply because I have reached my full potential and would like a fresh challenge. My employer has been great to work for and we have achieved many productive things during my time there. However, I am now ready for the next chapter of my career, which I hope will be with your company, where my skills, knowledge and expertise will be put to good use. Another perfect answer. And you can see how all of these responses are going to help you stand out at your job interview. They are all positive and they also, more importantly, demonstrate that you have good English communication skills. The next question is a really tricky one to answer. And that question is, describe yourself in 3 words. Which 3 words should you use? Here they are in my brilliant scripted response for you to write down and practice. Describe yourself in 3 words. Adaptable, reliable, driven. I am adaptable because I thrive in fast-changing environments and quickly learn new skills. I am reliable. My colleagues and managers can consistently count on me to deliver results and meet deadlines. Finally, I'm driven. I set high standards for myself, always aiming to add value, exceed expectations, and keep developing professionally and personally. These 3 qualities help me succeed in any role and contribute positively to team performance and company goals. What I particularly love about this answer is you are not just giving your 3 words, you are explaining how each one of them is going to add value to their company. It's a really smart response. The next question is one that needs a confident answer. You must be prepared to sell yourself. That question is, why should we hire you? Now, there is a trick to answering this question that involves my 30, 60 and 90-day plan. Listen to this answer and then practice it before your interview. Why should we hire you? Here we go. You should hire me because I am passionate about this work, meaning the quality I produce will be high. I will be flexible in my job description to give you a strong return on my salary, and I will embrace company change to ensure you stay ahead of your closest competitor. Finally, you should hire me because I have created a 30, 60 and 90-day plan that explains what I will do in the role in the first 3 months, and I would like to give you a copy. You can see how powerful that answer is by saying you have created a 30, 60 and 90-day plan that tells them what you will do in your work. It shows the hiring manager you are highly organised, and if you want to download my ready-made 30, 60 and 90-day plans that are perfect for all job interviews so you can print them off and give them to the hiring manager when answering that question, click that link at any time in the top right-hand corner of the video. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 9. What are your salary expectations? If you show the hiring manager any signs of weakness when answering this question, you will get a low salary offer. this is definitely one of those questions that I strongly recommend you practice. Before your interview, go onto the website glassdoor.com and research the salary range for your job role and industry, and then prepare your answer based on the following format. Here we go. What are your salary expectations? I researched the salary range for this job role and industry before applying. The range is between $35,000 and $42,000. Based on my capabilities, track record of success, and the value I can bring to the team, I would be comfortable with a salary of $41,000 and the opportunity to have my salary reviewed annually. And all you have to do is research the salary range for your job role and industry and change the highlighted yellow figures. Let's move on to interview question number 10 and my perfect response. Do you have any questions for us? At the end of your job interview, the hiring manager will give you the opportunity to ask some questions. 95% of candidates respond by saying, "No, I don't have any questions. You covered everything in the interview." That is a missed opportunity. But which questions should you ask? Here they are. Do you have any questions? Thank you. I have 2 questions I would like to ask, please. My first question is, what advice would you give to the successful candidate who wants to excel in their work for your company? And my second question is, what are the urgent challenges the team is facing and what can I do to help overcome them? Those are 2 brilliant questions I strongly advise you ask at the end of your interview. So there you have it, 10 quick top scoring answers to the most common interview questions. If you want to accelerate your learning even further, I strongly recommend you download my brilliant artificial intelligence interview support tool. This is like having me in your pocket when preparing for your job interview. To get this right now, click the link in the top right-hand corner of the video. This can be downloaded onto your phone, laptop or computer, and you can ask it any questions you want about your job interview and you will get an instant expert response from myself based on my 30 years experience as a recruitment expert and hiring manager. So this is the world's most powerful interview assistant in your pocket. You can ask me unlimited questions. How do I reduce interview nerves? I'm applying for a project manager job. What questions will I have to answer? Can you give me top scoring responses? Yes, you will get instant answers to all of your questions. Make sure you get top scoring answers to job specific interview questions by downloading this tool. Now they will be tailored for each job role and you get instant tips to beat the competition. If you want this tool that is perfect for all job interviews, click that link in the top right hand corner of the video. You can ask it unlimited questions. It's the perfect job interview preparation support tool. Finally, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, and you can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching and I wish you the very best for passing your interview. Have a great day.